Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we have, what do we have? Oh, we have 60-second plank up downs, 2 60-second jump ropes, 10 burpees, 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 lunges per side. We have 45-second around the planks. We're gonna do that twice. 60 seconds of wall angels, and then we're gonna introduce the 100 Pilates. And I'm actually just gonna show that because you already know how to do all the rest of it, and I wanna really take my time to explain how to do this. I'm gonna flip my mat. Now, we already do a lot of Pilates in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Also a lot of yoga, and some of those moves are yoga and Pilates. Superman's, spinal balances, leg lifts, okay, planks. All right, so let's try that. So we're gonna lay on our back. And I'm gonna try to explain it so you don't have to look at the camera. Legs out, hands down to your side. So as we lay here, you're gonna feel naturally that your low back is off the mat, as is your neck. And that's called your lordotic curves. That's a natural, because that's a natural curves because your spine is actually S-curve. Your cervical spine and your lumbar spine, your neck and your low back have lumbar curves, whereas your thoracic spine has a kyphotic curve. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull your abs in, kind of engage your core, feeling that, and then relax. So again, draw those abdominals in. You're gonna take a big breath in here. Exhale, pull your abs in, and we're gonna bring your feet off the mat so you're in a tabletop position. Now, tabletop is where, this is reversing the tabletop we do on our hands and knees, is where the knees are over your hips, okay? Still though, you're gonna feel that low back off the mat. Now we're gonna test that. You're gonna pull your knees into your chest, and you're gonna feel that low back press into your mat. So you know that your knees are no longer that 90-degree angle. So bring your knees back. And try to have your shins parallel with the mat. So, again, a recap. You're in tabletop position. Your low back and your neck, spinal vertebrae are off the mat. Now, we're big breath in here. Big breath out. We're going to bring your head and your upper body off the mat. So really just that your lower shoulder blades, your scapulars are off the mat. Now relax your neck. Have your core do the work rather than you lift your neck up. Let's come back down. Just totally relax. Remember that the bicycle abs we do where your hands are just holding, they're not supporting, they're not yanking, because it's your core doing the work? Same premise here. So, ready? Let's bring your feet off the mat. You're in a tabletop position. You're feeling that low back and your neck off the mat. You're gonna take a big breath in here, engage your core, and then you're gonna bring your head and your upper body off the mat. Use your core to hold you here. You're not reefing on your neck. Hands are gonna come off the mat, palms are facing down, fingertips at your side. Now you can stay here, or you can slowly start to extend your legs. The highest would you go is where the ceiling meets the wall. The lower you go down though, the more harder it's gonna be. If you start to wobble, pull your abs in. It's really core. Shoulders, now pull your shoulder blades away from pull your shoulders away from your ears, pull your abs in, and then you're gonna pump your arms. And what that pumping does, it actually engages your upper core, your upper abs. And then you're gonna breathe. And the breath in, let's relax. Totally relax, ready? Your breath in is a 5-count breath in and a 5-count breath out. And I do these breaths in yoga, but yoga is breathing in through the nose and out through your nose. Pilates is you're gonna breathe in through your nose, and then you're gonna breathe out of your mouth. It's like inhale, and then you don't have to make the ch sound, but that's going to give you an idea that's coming from your mouth. So breathing in and breathing out. The breath is really important because that's going to coordinate with your arm pumps, which is really engage your core. So there's a whole lot going on, which is why I want to spend time talking about it. Okay, so flat on the mat, low back, neck off the mat. Pull and engage your core. We're going to bring your feet off the mat, come into tabletop, do a check, making sure that your low back is still off the mat so your knees aren't too far forward. Okay, engage your core, and then you're gonna bring your upper body off the mat, up to the bottom of your shoulder blades. Try to be a little higher than that. Come on, use your core. Arms down to your sides, barely off the mat, maybe a few inches. Okay, now you're gonna really now take your gaze and look at your belly. or really the space right between your thighs. That's where your eyes is looking. Because what happens is you look up at the ceiling is you're gonna drop your head. I'm gonna pull your abs in. Now, you're gonna pump your arms and you're gonna breathe in for 5 and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Engage your core. Use your core with the breath. Okay, so let's take a moment to relax. I'm gonna help you with the count. So don't look at me because I'm probably not gonna do it. I really want you to focus on the breath as you're doing it. And eventually we're gonna work up to 10 rounds, and that's called the Pilates 100. Okay, so back to tabletop, engage your core, bring everybody off the mat, legs however you want. You keep your knees bent, pumping your arms. Ready, you're gonna breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember where your gaze is. Breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your fingertips more towards away from you. 5, in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then continue that. That is the Pilates 100. If you don't make it through full cycles, that's okay. Listen to your body, modify as needed. Don't worry about having straight legs, keep your knees bent. You don't want to sacrifice the form of the pose. You don't want to tweak your neck. Your neck is not holding up, it's really your core. Eyes, this is really important. Your gaze is at your belly, or the space, the lower part between your thighs. That's really important, because if you look up, it changes the angle of your spine. So thank you for participating in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. We're aging well together.